Hi everyone, I'm Nicole Booth and you're watching Lost in the Americas. Last episode, I promised I'd take you to the Amazon rainforest. I'm really looking forward to it. So let's set off. We drove away from the volcanoes, heading to the east of Ecuador. We were driving when, wait, what's that? A bear? But we're in South America, there are no bears here, right? Actually, turns out there are. They're called spectacle or Andean bears. And they're very endangered. Some experts say that there could be as few as 2,500 mature individuals left in the wild. And we saw this guy just next to the road. It was incredible. We wanted to stay all day, but we had to keep going. Our last stop before the Amazon was a trip to the incredible Papayacta thermal pools, where we spent a wonderful day of relaxation. Now it's time to go to one of the highlights of the whole trip, the Amazon. A lot of people think of Brazil when we say the Amazon, but it's huge. As many as 9 countries in South America enjoy the riches of the Amazon rainforest, including Ecuador. Getting to the remote Ecuadorian Amazon is hard by itself, and COVID-19 makes it even tougher, since very important measures like testing and biosafety protocols are now in place to keep the indigenous peoples safe from the virus. It was all worthwhile once we got to the forest. We were so lucky to have a lodge deep inside the rainforest. So far that we had to take a 2-hour boat ride to get to our lodge. In those first 2 hours, we already saw so much wildlife. Monkeys in the trees, caimans in the water. Nature surrounded us as we navigated the winding, never-ending river. We finally got to our eco-lodge, ready to explore. It was nothing fancy because imagine having to bring all the food and the supplies 2 hours by boat every day. We started exploring right away. Our guide took us to a place where the river turned into a huge lagoon with amazing trees surrounding it. Then we took a dip in the lagoon. And yes, there were caimans and snakes in the water.
I'm just worried about those. All those things that can eat you.
It's completely crazy, I know. Our guide said that it was too deep for caimans, but I'm not so sure. What do you think? After a crazy swim, we headed back to the lodge for an uneasy night. Maybe I shouldn't have looked at tarantulas before going to sleep. The next day, we got up bright and early for a canoe ride to another lagoon. The canoe ride was incredible and peaceful, with only the incredible sound of the rainforest. We also spotted a lot of amazing animals on the way. Then we tried to seek out another animal I'd heard a lot about.
The Amazon is often synonymous with piranhas. Now here we're gonna try to fish one. We have some raw chicken here and we just made noise with a paddle because piranhas know that when there's noise and somebody's struggling in the water, that means an easy catch. Let's see what we'll get. Wow, look what we got. This one, wow, she's beautiful, but it's still a piranha. Don't be fooled by the appearance. This one is a white one. Oof, it's putting up a fight here. This one is a white one. Look, we're gonna show you the teeth so you can see how sharp its teeth are. Just check out his teeth. Look how he can use them to bite. When he really wants to, wow, look at those teeth. Wow. Okay, let's see. And now let's check out how he bites. Whoa, just clean off the whole thing. Look, he bit this. A fish!
Isn't it incredible? Who would ever think that a fish could do something like that? We then made sure to return the piranha back into the water, safe and sound. After that incredible adventure, we grabbed our headlamps and headed out for a night walk in the rainforest. It sounded a little scary, and yes, it is. What we mostly saw were snakes, caimans, and a lot of creepy crawlies, including this creepy fellow, and many, many tarantulas. Freaky, but awesome at the same time. Another animal that I loved seeing was the endangered and elusive pink Amazon river dolphin. Yes, a dolphin! It's the largest type of river dolphin and it's very endangered because of the river pollution. It's really hard to spot and film because of that. But if you look closely, you'll see how they come up from the water to breathe. They were really cute, which made me want to make sure they had clean rivers to swim in. On that note, something we read about in the lodge and learned about in the Amazon was how much damage we're doing to this incredible rainforest. The Amazon is the largest rainforest on Earth. When healthy, it absorbs billions of tons of carbon dioxide, helping regulate the climate, and produces up to 6% of our oxygen. Without it, climate change would become even worse. Also, the animals who call this rainforest home would lose their habitat and maybe even go extinct. Luckily, there are people all around the world trying to protect these incredible forests. I had the great pleasure of meeting one of the most passionate protectors of the Amazon, Nemonte Nenkimo. Nemonte was one of Time magazine's 100 most influential people of 2020 and has received many awards from organizations all around the world. She inspires me to protect the Amazon rainforest, which is so important for us all. Check out the YouTube description below, where I've left links to great organizations protecting the Amazon. It was finally time to leave the rainforest and keep on with our journey north. A perfect finish to our adventure in Ecuador. I loved Ecuador and I'm really sad to say goodbye. I hope to come back one day to visit the one and only Galapagos Islands. In the meantime, however, we're heading to Colombia. Stay tuned for breathtaking places, incredible sceneries, warm hospitality, yummy food, and some of the best coffee in the world. See you then!